closer to first pitch at Kauffman Stadium. The Tigers and the Royals are coming up next. Thursday night baseball on the show as we join you from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Matt Vasgersian with you for another edition of Tigers Baseball here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
What we're looking at right here is a couple of guys hoping to finish out the month of April strong. They've each had a few starts under their belt. Each has made it through all right health-wise, so they should be rounding into form right about now.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll go to work against the veteran right-hander Edinson Volquez. Here, and with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. Now the starting lineup for Kansas City, as put together by manager Ned Yost, looks like this. They'll go to work against this fellow right here, Venezuelan-born right-hander Anibal Sanchez. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. Escobar will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And look out at third as that ball took a crazy hop right over his head.
Yeah, and here's the danger you run when you play too tight defensively. You can see here he's even with the bag at third, just protecting against the possible.
Pause, now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Can't ask for a whole lot more to start the inning. Hey, back-to-back base hits have threatened to score our first run of the night.
1-2. Out in front as this is in the air toward deep right field. Martinez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. Eric Kratz will stand in. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, you know, you really hate to see this first inning opportunity slip away, especially with 2 guys on and your cleanup hitter up there. But now it's going to take a 2-out hit from your number 5 guy to put a crooked number on the board.
Here to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Tyler Collins will stand in here, looking to keep. Here he comes on 2-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's not going to get there. It's over his head. Around second now, heading for third. And he'll get in there safely.
They hadn't had...
Alex Rios will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting. Another 2-2 offering. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Anthony goes. Got a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a shot out to the alley in right center, and they'll have a 2-out base runner. In fact, maybe good for extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he's safe. So 1 gone for the shortstop, Alcides Escobar. 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike machine. I can't remember too many guys that have even been ahead in the count.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Lorenzo Cain will dig in. He singled his first time around. Kicks and deals. Hit hard towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Eric Hosmer inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. Royal strand a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. To start things out when we come back. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And 2 down. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the... Salvador Perez will dig in now.
That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Alec, now the pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Kansas City in just a moment. Tired here to begin the 6th. Anthony Goes will stand in. He tripled in the air to right center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll round it and try for 3rd. And he will make it into 3rd with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, getting 1 triple in a game is rare enough, but getting 2 is something you might see once a year. But just like the last one, he hits second base here under a full head of steam and makes it into 3rd with his 2nd triple of the ball game.
Here's the first offering. Now a line drive that's going to carry over the head of Escobar into left center. Base hit.
We knew this game wouldn't stay nothing forever. Now, here in the 6th inning, the question will be, can they add on?
Pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Victor Martinez will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
J.D. Martinez will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on there. The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Tyler Collins will get a chance. He's set, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. 2 runs score. Now the third man has scored. Throw to third will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple, and they've pushed the lead up to 4.
Yeah, that's the one they needed. They've had some base runners and hadn't been able to make it pay off, but it pays off here all right as that drives home 3 and makes this a completely different ball game.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And that's going to do it here for Edinson Volquez. Kelvin Herrera will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Jose Iglesias will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner.
Oh, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
The next pitch. Now a line drive that's going to carry over the head of Escobar into left center, base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Another run home to score in the inning, and it's not going to be charged to him, but still, he's got to find some way to get his guys out of this already.
Nick Castellanos will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And now that here it is, the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Lorenzo King will step forward now to lead things off. And after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do. 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This is where, as a pitcher, you can start to put the clamp down. This was a tie ball game, but now all of a sudden, he's out there with a 5-run lead. So you can bet he won't be afraid to start going after guys a bit more.
Eric Kratz will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now a ground ball hit sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field, a 2-out single. It's the Tigers 5 and the Royals nothing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Anthony Gose will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Full count pitch on its way. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it, it looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the outburst last time around. Salvador Perez, 2-2. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. Alex Rio will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time. Now the 1-2. And this is hit hard up the middle. And the self-defense move there at second as he tried to knock it down, but that gets on by him.
Yeah, back-to-back singles here to start the inning, and that probably warrants a look at his line to this point.
This is for a ball. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner is in from second. And he will score as well as they're back within shouting distance now. It's a 5-2 ball game. Mike Moustakas will stand in with the the tender's starting to loosen up. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And that's through, a base hit. Throw won't get him. Rajay Davis is going to have to enter the ball game here as he'll take over in left following the injury. Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Angel Nesbitt will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Alcides Escobar will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball, keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Right-hander against right-hander.
Ran so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And he will score as well. And things are getting really interesting now. It's back to a 1-run ball game. Eric Hosmer will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one. Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up the throat. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And he'll be tagged out at the plate, trying to tie the ball game, but instead he becomes out number 2 now.
Well, that's a good job that time to deliver the base hit. And you're thinking now, boy, this is going to tie this ball game up for sure. But this is a great throw to the plate, and it's a good, strong tag by
4 runs. Ryan Madsen will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Joaquin Soria is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Joaquin Soria.
For the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Salvador Perez will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. Now the pitch. Swing and a shot towards second, and that's through for a base hit.
I tell you, he has not looked like a 220 hitter to me. This is his 2nd hit of the ball game, and he smoked this one pretty good.
So a runner at first. It's 0-1. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit. Jarrett Dyson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Omar Infante will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
I'm sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. It is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Jarrett Dyson will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 1, Jarrett.
Christian Colon will also enter as he takes over at third base. Nick Castellanos will get us started. Now the 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that...
Now the first pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. And the runner will score from first.
At bat right there with one out. He got it airborne all right, but he winds up hitting it straight up in the air.
From the stretch. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
That's a big insurance run there, and it comes rather cheaply. You're trying to keep your guys in the ball game, but this won't help the cause one bit.
On the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Gordon is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Joe Nathan is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 36, Joe Nathan.
Alcides Escobar will dig in now. 2 hits and 4 at-bats. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Martinez is there, and that's not... And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Eric Hosmer, the last chance. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Good work here out of the bullpen, and he's into double digits now. That's his 10th save here on the season.
And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this